Welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. One person has saved us from international doom and collapse. That person is not Joe Biden. That person is Taylor Swift. Yay, Tay-Tay! She's Time Magazine's Person of the Year. There's no one more deserving. And it was an interesting list of finalists for Time. Some of them include Barbie. Barbie got the Taylor bump. There was a lot of girl power, a lot of moms and daughters trying to head out to various concerts because they wanted a collective experience where they felt like they were in charge, communing with some artistic art form. And if they couldn't afford to see Taylor in concert, then they went and saw Barbie. And then they went and saw the Taylor Swift movie because they got a taste of it. They didn't have enough, so they went back to the buffet. So Barbie can credit her success to Taylor Swift. King Charles, he had plenty of drama this year, but was he able to make over $1 billion, humping the entire music industry and tourism industry on his back? No, absolutely not. So he has a rival in Meghan Markle. Taylor Swift used to have a rival in Katy Perry because she was able to bury the hatchet with Katy. Maybe King Charles can take a page out of her book and figure out a way to deal with, that annoying harpy. It is possible. The Hollywood strikers, they were also on the list to be Time Magazine's Persons of the Year. Why were they on strike? They didn't want to work because they wanted to go around the country and see the Eras tour. So that's why they decided not to work this year. Absolutely right. Putin, he wanted to be at the center of the universe, hence his ongoing incursion into Ukraine and his support for Hamas in the war against Israel. And, Putin, he wants to be the star of the show because he's jealous of Taylor Swift. He has a career right now in politics because of her. He can credit her with that. He also was not the person of the year. There are so many people, the Trump prosecutors, all they're doing is trying to toot their own horn, but they are off key. Taylor Swift able to re-release her Taylor's version of prior records like 1989, and they continue to make waves, release new tracks, and sell. The thing that I respect and appreciate most about this Eras tour is she performs for 3 hours. She gives her fans exactly what they want because they have not seen her live in about 5 years. But the most important thing is anyone who wanted to capitalize, because she is a capitalist, and celebrate all of the excitement around this live experience, they were able to make bracelets and braid hair and sell donuts and have craft cocktails in her honor. And even the Philadelphia Fed in their Beige Book credited Taylor Swift with bolstering these mini economies throughout the country because, she would play for a solid weekend and people would make a vacation of it and spend much more money than they would maybe if they just went somewhere overnight. They were staying, they were playing. She deserves everything because, running sort of contrary to the generational stereotyping. People just assume that millennials are lazy, they don't want to work, they want everything handed to them. And the fact that she works so hard and remains so competitive, and now that she's 33 and is just starting to hit her peak, considering that she's been famous for over a decade and a half, is really a testament to figuring out what she does well, getting rid of that which she does not need, and, finding her voice, being completely honest through her music, through her lyrics. And I know there are a lot of people who want to Taylor hate today. I am not going to be one of them. And, there was a time where I wasn't a huge fan of her. I never didn't like her. I've always found her songs to be catchy, but the fact that she has grown so much as an artist, a performer, and a lyricist gives me that much more respect for her. And I want her to be happy with her cute boyfriend. That a month and a half ago, there was one publication in the UK saying that this was just a promance, that this wasn't a real romance with Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce. And, it's like love will find its own way. They're doing whatever they do. And I hope she is happy. She deserves to be happy. But I will say this for Taylor Swift, like I have said of Adele in the past. Man, those breakups really do make some great, great songs. Having said that, we do have a lot of music already. So I hope she's happy. I know that she was very pleased with this accomplishment. I hope the tour continues. And time finally got something right. Taylor has truly saved the music and entertainment world. This has been Kennedy Saves the World. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.